Alright, hey YouTubers. Will I ever get good at these intros? I just don't know. I stay awkward. Anyways, just wanted to come back with you. Sorry it's been a long time. Come back to you with a quick hair update. This is a 2-month update for my WowAfrican Virgin Indian hair. Yeah, I think that's all. In the natural color, I got 2 14s and 2 16s installed. I didn't, well, it's more like I did like 3 and maybe and a half to 3 3/4 of 3.5 bundles, I say. Let's put in, I didn't get to put in the last 14. But yeah, I've had this hair in for just about 2 months. I'm about to get a new install with different hair. Watch out for the unboxing of that hair video. But I just wanted to let you know what I thought about the WowAfrican Indian Virgin Hair. It was amazing in the beginning, I must say, like before the first like 2 washes. I'd say it was pretty good. It like barely shed. It didn't really tangle, and when I did wash it, I loved the wave pattern that I got. You can kind of see a little bit here that there's a little bit, like this is, I got straight, like the Indian straight hair, not the wavy, like straight. And you can see it has like this wave pattern to it. If it gets a little damp, it waves up a little bit more than this, which I love. I love that kind of like loose texture. I'm definitely the type of girl that likes to wear her hair like more messy than like perfectly pieced, you know. So the wave pattern was perfect, and it's still, I do still like the wave pattern. I did find though that this hair does get really dry. You have to moisturize it, condition it, like deep condition it pretty regularly, I'd say. Like I wash my hair weekly, and I have to make sure I leave the conditioner in for a little while, like kind of like I'm in deep condition with this. And it still gets pretty dry. Like at the end of the 2 months, it's pretty dry. Another thing I noticed is that, especially in the nape, when this hair tangles and mats, like you have to wrap this hair at night, otherwise it's gonna dreadlock on you. And it wasn't like that in the beginning, but especially so now. Like, I don't know if you can see, it gets really rough. Like I can't, on the top it's like pretty smooth and I can run my fingers through it, but the nape, like in the back here, and I don't know if it's just this particular bundle, it's one of the 16s, maybe it was just not as good as the rest of the hair, but back here it mats up and it tangles so much. Like I can't smoothly run my fingers through it. Like I have to like comb through it a lot and do all this extra stuff. So that's something I don't like. So I know that I was reading, and it looks like Indian hair might not be their like best quality, I guess, or something. The reason why I picked Indian hair is because I figured it'd probably be the most like true to its name, Indian, that it was probably sourced from India. Oh shoot. Sorry, I probably believe that it was probably sourced from India. So that's why I picked it, but it definitely tangles. Will tangle, and once it starts tangling, that's when you start to see more shedding and hair breakage. So as the hair starts to tangle a bit more, that's when I start to notice more shedding and like breakage in the hair. It's still pretty full. And I think when I take this hair out, I'm just gonna soak it in conditioner and just like really try to bring it back to life. But yeah, this is definitely not the best hair I've had. Not the worst, but I've had better virgin hair. So I would definitely recommend, like, this is definitely not hair that you can keep in for like 3 months. Definitely 2 months is like, I think, the max for this. But if you do get the Virgin Indian Hair from Wow African, you have to wrap your hair every night. Like, you cannot just like sleep on a silk pillowcase or satin sheets and think that, you know, you're good. You have to wrap it, and you definitely have to moisturize it and condition it regularly. So even if you're the type of person that doesn't work out, I work out a lot, so I have to wash my hair weekly, for sure. But even if you don't sweat that much and so you want to go like 2 weeks, 3 weeks without washing your hair, I don't think you can do that with this Indian hair. Like, it's gonna get so dry. So you definitely have to condition it and deep condition it while you have it in your hair. I think if you do all those things, you'll probably maintain it really well. I was conditioning it regularly, just every time I washed my hair in the beginning, but I wasn't like religious about the like hair wrapping, and I wasn't always putting like moisturizer in the hair after I washed it, but that's something I started doing now just because I saw how much it dried out and how much it tangled. The tangling is not really getting that much better, so I really think maybe it was this 16-inch that I have in the back. So if I decide to reinstall this hair at a later date, I might not use this hair. It's just noticeably a lot more just like matted and tangled, and maybe it's because it's on my nape and that area tends to tangle more, but it's like bad. Like, this is like, and so this was 6 inches, and it's like as short as like from the breakage, it's like as short as my 14 inches up top. Like, the 16 in the middle is longer than like the 16 in the back, and this, like, the breakage is so, like, it's lost a good like 2 inches. This like part in the nape, it's now like probably the equivalent of 14-inch hair because it's broken so much. So maybe I just got a bad bundle with this one, bad batch. So my overall opinion of this hair, it's so-so. It's really inexpensive for virgin hair, so that's great. So if you just need something quick, but like you don't want to, yeah, if you want something quick, because they ship like in 3 days or whatever, to throw in your hair that's like, you know, beauty supply store price, I mean, great. But if you're looking for hair you want to invest in and like reuse over and over again, I don't know if I could say I'd recommend their Indian Virgin straight hair. I did just get new hair, so from them, and I want to see how this goes. If I have a really bad experience with this new hair, then I'm probably not going to be buying virgin hair from them anymore, or I might take a break and see a different company. But look out for a review on that new hair, and that will be installed by next week. So I'm feeling the bangs thing, so I think I'm probably going to stick with that for my next install, and then maybe by the end of that, that'll get me through like the coldest parts of winter, and I need to keep my forehead warm. I live in New England. It's bad. So maybe after that, I'll decide whether I want to skip bangs, but I'm feeling them. I don't know, let me know if you like the bangs. Anyways, I hope I helped anyone out who's considering buying this hair. So yeah, if you have any more questions, leave them down below. Info will be in the description box. And I think that's all I have for you. So stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.